All right, Nosso general. I want to start off with the sound first, the sounds that are going on and that I hear. So first is an electric piano. Sounds like that. It bites really well. And then definitely need to find some kind of pad, right? Layer in a pad, and this is what the first pad sounds like. It's an analog. Sounds great. Like that ethereal, that just heavenly type sound. And then I add a string now. In the string, I barely add a little bit of it, but it makes it sound more stringy, right? And then on the chorus, when all the band is making the hits, I add brass. And it depends on what level you want. It's hard to find the exact one, but I found one here that it says after 1984. Don't know what that means, but it sounds like this. I'll take everything else off so you can hear that sound. It sounds like this. Right? And then once you add it with the other sounds, then it starts sounding a little bit better and a little bit more like a piano, not just a synth. And then when it comes back to the verse, because the verse again is a little, like to add dynamic, then it becomes that other sound again. So I wanted to first give you the sound because that's very important. Now the next part, I'm going to teach the song, and I'm going to kind of teach a little bit of theory as much as I can and explain the chords in the easiest way possible that I could think of it. So in the beginning, in the base of the song, it's in the key of G minor, which is B flat major, right? So this is a key. So what they're doing here at the beginning is playing a G minor 7 with an F, which people call it 11, G minor 11, okay? And then they go into another G minor, and then they go into C major, right? That is not in the scale, but it makes it sound really nice, right? Because it's supposed to be C minor, but you play C major. And they also do this little cluster here. It's like a C, but they add this cluster as a dissonance. And then they go into an E flat, major 7, but all the bass is staying, but the right hand is changing, so. And if you have a wheel, I think it sounds pretty cool to play with it. So I would bring the wheel all the way down, play the chord, and quickly release the wheel. So it sounds like this. Okay, and you can do that with the last chord too. Bring it down. Right? Just to add a little bit of more dynamic in the piano. So then the chords to the chorus is a C minor, I guess 11 again. Okay? And then you're gonna play a D with a C on the right hand. So C over D. And those are the chords to the pre-chorus. That's very important too. Now we get to the chorus. So E flat, B flat over D, and then it does a line. So, but I'm not playing two different chords, I'm just playing as simple as that, okay? Back to E flat, B flat over D, and then in gospel it's common to do, so if I'm playing in the key of B, right, and I go to G minor, and I want to go to E flat, people do this. And that's what they're doing there, right? So back here, and then they're going into an F over A, D second over F sharp, and they go to G over B, B flat, G minor, C over D. And this is a common theme in this song, playing the chord as a second and moving the bass up 3. So here, again, explaining it, F over A, D second over F sharp. Again, I'm explaining this so you can kind of understand where they're getting these things from. G, B flat's normal, G minor, and then they're gonna play it here again. Okay? So just one time through. And then the chords to go to the bridge, they do the same thing here with F over A to D over F sharp, but then they go up a whole tone. So they do the same thing. And here, they go up even more. So, but they're doing the same thing the whole time. So again, this last one is B second, G over B. And then they go into the bridge. The bridge is the same thing as the verse. Okay? And the last chorus is the same thing as the verse. But they just extend it a little longer while they're doing a line. But you're just holding it, right? And then it does the lines. The bass and the guitar and other parts of the band are doing that. And it just keeps repeating the same thing. And it ends in E flat major. And at the end you can do a little line. And that's the song, Nosso General.